Hello everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. Well, back in the garden, we had a lot of rain. I mean, a lot of rain. There's a lot of things just droop. Sunflowers, they are just keeled over. My garden holds a lot of moisture, so it's going to take a little while for this to dry out. Now, I bought this meter from Temu. It's it has fertility, moisture, and pH. It's a pretty cool tool. I just tried it out. So let me show you around the garden. It's going to take a while for it to dry out. The sunflowers on the one side, I figured out a mystery as why things on this side of the garden are growing more than the other side. Here's a meter. No batteries. I don't remember what I paid for this thing, but go to temu.com or get the Temu app. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this thing on moisture, which it is. And what we do, now I can feel the moisture standing in here. So you just pour it in, and that's maxed out. It was all the way over here to sopping wet. So let's put it over to pH. And the pH is somewhere in the middle. So, let's get over here. See, the pH is right about in the middle, which is ideal, according to what it says. Clean off the excess. Fertility. Now, for those of you that's been watching my channel knows what I went through in this garden. So we're going to click it over to there. This is right around where these plants are. And you see, it's all the way over. So on the fertility, it's much. Not so much ideal, but much. So let's see. So that's wet, dry. pH is where it needs to be, and as far as, like, see, the fertility, this is a cool tool. So now we know what it is on this side of the garden. I'll explain that a little bit more. Let's try to go over here without sinking up to my ankles in mud. The mulch is keeping the moisture in, but we need it to dry out a little bit. So we're going to start here. We'll go in the mulch. And it is all the way over. pH down the center, as you can see. And then fertility, it's not as high, if you can see that. There. Ah, there we go. So there's fertility, moisture, and the pH. Now, I'm going to show you why. Let me get this gate closed here. We just had a lot of rain. A lot of rain. We got more rain in the forecast. These sunflowers, basically from here over. Now, several years ago, I think it was 2014, I had problems with my septic tank. And what I did, I had no choice, because when they put the drain field across the back of this house, they didn't install it right. You're supposed to put gravel or sand or something around the pipe, before you bury it. They did not do that. So what I did, you can kind of see where my septic tank is here. When it's hot, you can always see it in the summertime. There's the septic tank. What I did, I went about a foot below. I pounded in a hole, and I got me some 4-inch solid pipe. And I went about, let me think, I think I went about 30 feet. So 30 feet, or I'm sorry, 40 feet. I went 40, but I put 4 of them down. I got to about this point here, and then I started curving it around. Now I want you to see where I'm walking, because I have a map on where everything is on this property. A map, and I keep it in my filing cabinet along with the stuff for the house and the property. So I curve it around. Like this. You get now from this point, from actually back there, I went to leach. So about, you see how these plants only grew up so far. The pipe's at the furthest point here. So the leach for the gray water comes right on this line. I mean, right where, on the edge of where I tilled, that's where that pipe is at. Because from the corner of the barn towards the other side, 9 feet, from that point out 19.5 feet, there is a little pop-up. Now it's covered with grass and dirt from when I was fixing that sinkhole. So why is this stuff growing so good? Gray water from my septic. No solids go through this pipe. It's all gray water. Now, in some cities, they actually convert, and they run pipes and have like little meters and with valves. So if you want to water your yard, instead of using city water or well water, you use gray water. At the time when they installed it in my last dad's house, it was $5 a month, all you can use. Well, a lot of people started using a little bit more than usual, but we use it for the lawn. Now, they say you can use gray water in a garden. Now, for flowers, yes. Food, I don't really think so, but since it's 2 feet underground, I don't think I'll have to worry, because it's going to be filtered out before it gets to these plants. And I think we're going to be good here. Kind of made me wonder, it's like, I couldn't think of why was this growing faster. These sunflowers here are growing faster than what's over there. I mean, look at them. The rain kind of plastered them down, but they'll come back up. They'll be fine. It's just like this. Once the water dries up, these leaves will be back up. On the other side there, it's not as mucky, because all the water, it's a high side up there, it's going to come down this way. So this is always going to be a little swampy. But anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. So I hope you learned something today. Like I say, go to temu.com or get their app. That's TEMU. It's a great big orange symbol. You can't miss it. They guarantee your shipment in 10 days or less, or they will refund you $5. Now, they do have coupons. If you buy from them for quite a bit, for those of you that has, you'll understand that they'll send you some deals, coupons, 90% off, everything. And I tell you what, A lot of stuff I got, including this meter, has been awesome. I love it. That place beats Wayfair by far because they have anything and everything that you need in your life. Yes, it comes from China. But look around, guys. In a grocery store, for crying out loud. The fruit. You look to see where that applesauce comes from. Or those mandarin oranges. The fruit cocktail. Look at the packages. Made in China. So that's all I have for this video, and I'll see you next time here on Lynn's Homestead.